Subscribe. Keep it 10. True and direct. I finally welcome y'all to our podcast, Keep It T.A.D, where we always keep it true and direct.
All the time, bro.
All the time. Yes, man. Yes, man. All right, I want to personally start off by saying this has been a long desire of mine to start a podcast. And I want to say thank you, Darisu, for wanting to co-create and co-host this podcast with me, for all of our potential followers to view and enjoy. So let's drink a tab for our new beginning. Hey, man.
Yo,
appreciate you, man.
Arizona's.
I'm drinking on that water right now. Appreciate you, man. For real. Appreciate you.
I got you.
All right. So the big question everyone wants an answer to is why did we decide to come together and create this platform, this podcast? Well, for me, it simply comes down to the ability to have deep conversations on things relevant in our lives with equal and fair representation. I have watched and studied a lot of these mainstream platforms and podcasts that's on the internet right now. And they always leave me with questions like, how does the opposite party feel? Or do they always have to be right on every topic they present to us? Or are they just giving us this content for views? I want to be able to have wholesome dialogue about sensitive topics where both sides, male or female, are able to deliver their points of view in a healthy space. People come from different walks of life and have many different experiences that me or you may not have had in our lives. But that doesn't make their points or perspectives about life any invalid. Darisu, what do you hope to get from this platform, this podcast?
Man, more than anything, man, I want to say douches, man. Appreciate you bringing me in. Appreciate everything that we've put into this. One thing I would like to say is let us not negate the efficacy or the value of having good, honest conversations, man. Conversations are what makes policies come into play. Conversations are what makes people see a different viewpoint than yours. So don't just cancel somebody just because they have a different viewpoint than you, but actually bring yourself into a way in which can I understand where you're coming from so we can actually come to an agreement to make ourselves move forward, because achieving a goal is much more important than anything else we can ever say or think or do or imagine, so to speak. So from that perspective, I would like to say that what would you get from watching our content? Number one, which is the most important thing, is interactions. Interactions in the sense of we post a question at the beginning of each week for you to comment and give us your take on that specific questions. And from that, we're going to be looking for people to come join us right here on the podcast, joining on the discussion, joining on all this goodness, man. Maybe you could be sipping some Arizonas with us too or something else. And then from all those things, man, you can give us things you want to hear about, things you want to hear us talk about, be it things you want to hear us talk about this week, this month, this season, this year. We're here to talk about anything that is pertinent to your life and what you're doing. So Doja, tell us a little bit more about your segment.
All right, y'all. So my segment is going to be called Holla If You Hear Me. And this segment, yes, Holla If You Hear Me, man. This segment is pretty much going to be a recap of any videos that we posted previously in the week, early in the week. And it's going to be done in a live setting, either being on Facebook or our Instagram page. It will then be recorded and then posted on other pages that we didn't get to go live on for that week. So it's pretty much going to be me, like I said, in a live setting, just talking about topics that I feel like are prevalent or been on my mind in the recent weeks. And you're just scrolling on your Facebook or Instagram page and you see my face pop up or the page pop up that we're live. Hey, just click in. Holla if you hear me. Get your point across if you have anything that you want to talk about, or just just want to get on and just talk to me and to see where I'm going with this platform right now. Darisu, what you got cooking up with your segment?
Man, my segment is called The Random Musing of the Spirit, Soul, Body, man. Because trust me, man, I'll be having some random musing, man. And it could come about me just going down the freeway in Atlanta, man, and letting 5 people cut in front of me, man. I'm wondering when will be the next time I'll call somebody a dumb douchebag. Basically times when I'm just walking down the street and just seeing trash around the street and just trying to do my part in making the community a better place, not just for me, but for my neighbors around me. And then probably it could be little things about trying to bring out some thoughts about making sure you register to vote, or not just the presidential election, but any election period, because your community setting, your state setting, as well as the national setting is something that needs to be important to you and everybody around you. Or it could be about the Summer Walker album that just dropped a couple of days ago, or the fact that my boy Kanye West went on that podcast and did some crazy stuff. The fact that some childish stuff happened. I know DONDA. Probably little things about the concert in Houston. Shout out and we send our condolences to all the lives that were lost and the families that were out there in the Astro World concert, man. So little things like that, man. Anything that's pertinent to you, man, is pertinent to us. So, Dusha, man, tell us where can we get all of this wonderful content from?
Hey, before that, man, I just want to say I'm so excited again to get this podcast up and running, man. Like I said, it's been a long dream of mine. And bro, we've been at it for about a month and a half, 2 months, trying to put it all
True.
together. Little hiccups along the way, but it's slowly been moving. So with that being said, bro, let's drink a tad bit more of this accomplishment, man. We got to.
Look,
Got
Arizona busting since high school.
to. Yes, sir. Oh yeah.
Watermelon, man. Watermelon.
Oh yeah. But all seriousness aside, our success does not happen without the support of all you guys, our families, friends, and future viewers. So help us get our name out there. You know, you can stay up to date with all of our tag content by following or subscribing to our Facebook page. That's at Keep It Tad. The Twitter page at Keep It Tad 3. The IG page at Keep It Tad. Or you can follow our YouTube channel at the link below. Oh yeah. Well, that's going to wrap up this episode of Keep It Tad, where we keep it true and direct.
Yes, all the time.
All the time, man. Hey, y'all, this has been us, man. Hey, stay tuned.